This is from my novel, The Wheelman. Where to, ma'am, was all it took to restart Holden's problems driving limo. The woman everyone on the Hampton Clipper staff called Mrs. Quarrel retorted, "Watch your tone. I can have you fired." Sorry to contradict, ma'am, but you can't. Can't what? Fire me, or have me fired. You are a cheeky fellow. I happen to be a personal friend of the Hampton Clipper owners, the Church family, especially Claude. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't work for the churches. Wait, this is a Hampton Clipper limo, is it not? It is. Then you must be an employee of the Clipper, are you not? Sorta, but no. What do you mean, no? No means no, ma'am. Oh, who is your employer then? D.A. Lint? What? You claim to work for our murderous D.A. as a chauffeur? You're delusional. Well, that could be, ma'am, but it's the truth of why I'm here. Mr. Church owes Mr. Lint, so here I am. It's kind of a secret. So secret none of the people you've mentioned are aware of it? Suppose I just call Mr. Church and ask him. I suspect he'll defer, neither confirming or denying. Well, that would add intriguing coal to the fire. I'm sort of an investigator, ma'am. Well, what are you doing here? With me, I mean. Investigating. Certainly not me. Not so certain. Why, I lead the most respectable and dullest life. Permission to speak in complete confidentiality? Of course. Well, there have been insinuations, allusions, inference, even an allegation or two. Regarding me? From whom? Ladies of clean public statuary? What sort of allegations? You'll excuse me for saying so, but there was a time that you were not safe. I was going to say the paradigm of virtue. You mean paragon, don't you? I find that offensive, accusing me of being completely bland. My past is as scarlet as anyone in Mid-Hampton. Not everyone they send me to is a target, ma'am. Some may be sources of information. Maybe they've seen something of probative value. Lovely word, probative. I'll have you know, my fine young man, there was a time when I already would have been in the front seat with a dishy chauffeur like you. I'm sure that's true, ma'am, but sadly not anymore. There are dash cameras now, airbags, and other regulations to consider. Well, if it's a source they want, you've come to the right woman. I know everything about everyone in the Hamptons. How would you feel about videotaping anything suspicious, ma'am, or writing it down? So I would be sort of an agent then. A secret one. No one will know except us. Well, I'll need a code name, don't you think? What about Deep Throat? I've always wanted to be called that. Deep Throat it is, ma'am. I'll reach out to you when we need you, okay? You'll be my contact then? We'll have to meet every so often, won't we? As you say. What about lunches on my pool terrace? You can bring a bathing suit, or not. Thanks, Deep Throat, but this has to be clandestine. Dressing down, meeting in places no one would ever expect to see you. Well, what should I call you? How about Holden? Holden, yes. Manly, without airs. I like it. And it also happens to be my name. Using your real name? Dangerous but brilliant. Thank you. Deep Throat, please. Okay, Deep Throat. That's better. Feels so good, the name, I mean. Listen, I have a small circle of confidants. I'm sure they would all be willing to help with your endeavor, provided you assign them all porn names like me. Gladly. I'll be waiting for your call.